I was asked recently to summarize what is the foundation to great leadership. Well, it comes down to 4 pillars. You all need these 4 pillars to stand upon. If any one of these is weak, your leadership will falter. So let me outline them for you here. The pillars are character, awareness, courage, and communication. So character is the infrastructure. Awareness is insight. Courage is initiative. Communication is influence. You need all 4: infrastructure, insight, initiative, and influence. So let's look at them one at a time here. Character, and this is the backbone of leadership. Having the character that one can trust and one wants to follow. The word character derives from a Greek word that means to engrave, to impress deeply and permanently. Character is something that is sculpted, chisel strike by chisel strike. The image of the self-made man comes to mind. Character is not a single attribute. It is a myriad of attributes that make the leader worthy of respect and esteem. So through the hero's journey development cycle, you learn and develop the 12 consequential attributes necessary to be shaped and chiseled into a 21st century leader. To have an outward power and influence, you first have to develop that inward strength. Awareness is what we talk about EQ, or emotional intelligence, something desperately lacking today and desperately needed in the modern work environment. In the patriarchal military-industrial complex, top-down command and control 20th century world, you could get away with barking orders, demanding people do it because I said so, because I'm the boss. But that doesn't work in today's world. EQ awareness is self-awareness and then others' awareness. To fully know thyself before you can come to know and connect with others. Most people don't know why. They behave as they behave, react as they react, believe what they believe. Most people don't know why certain people annoy and rub them the wrong way, why they care about certain issues but not others, why they feel comfortable in certain environments but not others, why they feel frustrated, angry, anxious, nervous, tension or stress in certain situations where others do not, why they have a hard time staying focused, sustaining self-control and discipline and consistency on those things that you said you were committed to. Upon further examination, you'll find that you really don't know yourself at all. We do the hard work of connecting you to yourself. And once that number falls into the tumbler, it unlocks your ability to empathetically connect to others and influence them for positive change. Now, courage. As Aristotle said way back in 300 BC, courage is the first of human virtues because it makes all the others possible. Courage is having the will, the strength, the confidence to step out of the safe harbor of the herd, the average, the status quo, and lead from the front. Courage is not something that you are granted. It is not a gift. It is not genetics. Courage can be built, and I can show you how. And the 4th pillar is communication. This is your ability to connect and move people into action, to be able to touch the emotion of others to get them into motion. This is your ability to influence, to build a movement that inspires hope, to rally them around a worthy cause and mobilize them into action. This is your ability to draw the greatness out of others, to fully gain access to their full potential. Now, here's where this gets tricky and how much of bad leadership comes into play. It is not for bad intentions, just a bad foundation. They might only be missing one of these pillars, causing their leadership influence to crumble. For instance, you could have character, awareness, and courage and lack communication, and thus have no influence, no ability to connect effectively with others, thus no ability to lead, impact, and make a positive difference. You could have awareness, courage, and communication, and lack character, and not be worthy of following at all. They might make a worthy barista, a social worker, even a fireman, but not a leader of others that anyone wants to emulate. You could have character, courage, communication, and lack awareness, and you could become a tyrant, a sociopath, or a megalomaniac. I'm sure many of you have either worked for, known, or witnessed up close people propped up in positions of leadership who had charisma and had courage and had the ability to connect and communicate with others, but lacked self-awareness, and others' awareness, and then mayhem ensued. And you could have character, awareness, communication, and lack courage. And leadership will be short-lived. As soon as there's trouble, difficulty, or a crisis, they will cower, and then the organization under their care will suffer, usually resulting in a mutiny, throwing the so-called leader overboard, or liberating them back to the marketplace. So you see, it takes all 4 pillars to be a great leader. A leader of consequence, a leader others can trust and rely on in both good times and in crisis. These 4 pillars are essential for leading others in the workplace, at church, and at home. So now you tell us, of the 4 pillars, character, awareness, courage, and communication, which do you need to grow, fortify, and reinforce the most?